Yo, man, I just went live and didn't even stream nothing. My apologies. Deepest sincere apologies. What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm still here. 1 second. I'm just pulling up the reaction for tonight. In the morning, I should probably be getting myself together at that time, but I'm like, let me do it earlier. Shucks, but let's get into it. We're gonna see what's up with this crime out here. People going crazy. Crime going crazy. Crime going crazy. You committing crimes or what you doing? If you got some hustles or something, let me know. Somebody let me know something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're going to have some kind of crime. But crime never pays, and I'm going to break it down for you now. Let's get it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
An elaborate scheme happening at dozens of Bay Area Targets.
There's no evidence that they work at all. All they do is steal.
Sheriff Grady Judd says 4 people are accused of operating a retail theft scheme on multiple levels.
Hold up. Let me go back because I know that y'all not able to see all 4 of them, but let me get out the way.
Retail theft scheme on multiple levels. The sheriff says the suspects would scam people for gift cards and then use them to purchase high-end electronics at Bay Area Targets. They would also use employee discount codes to purchase those items at a deeply discounted price.
You already know they was trying to bring down the house, so it's a deeply discounted price, and that's hot.
So how did detectives catch on? We're told 2 North Lakeland Target employees were allegedly flagged for giving the suspects discounts.
We saw them discounting 60, 80, 90%. And that's what
I told you it's hot. Doing 60, 80, 90%.
Came to Target's attention. That's how they first got onto it.
According to court documents, the suspects bribed them with smartwatches and other items.
The other one had been bribed with like an Apple Watch and Starbucks coffee. And he was given discounts on a $300 Apple iPad, $400 Apple iPad. They were paying $100.
Bruh, come on, man. Come on.
Investigators say the suspects then shipped those high-end electronics to China. The suspects are then accused of returning counterfeit items to Target.
Not only were they scamming people and ripping them off and ripping off Target, but then they were returning product to Target and ripping Target off again.
And the sheriff believes there are more suspects and more victims.
If this is occurring in 8 different counties in West Central Florida, We believe it's happening in other places.
And 3 of those suspects were arrested and live in Pasco County. One was just arrested and we are told lives in Texas. The sheriff saying they are Chinese nationals. However, they are legally here. They are all 4 facing racketeering charges and up to 30 years in prison. Reporting live, I'm Melissa Marino, 8 on your side.
Dang. Racketeering charges and up to 30 years in prison for something that but a little Target scan that y'all had going. They about to put you away. 30 years? Nah, it ain't gonna get you 30 years. But still, it's like you was winning. Why you ain't just quit while you was ahead? Or why not just get a job at the Target for real? Because you know, if you had a job, you might be able to move a little bit smoother. You feel me? Had somebody on the inside. But I guess it's too late for that. Let's see what the next one is.
Meanwhile, 2 Miami businesses are now caught up in a major illegal gambling investigation that spreads from Vero Beach to South Florida. Police say they've arrested 5 people. Christian Colon tells us about the video.
Run it back.
Meanwhile, 2 Miami businesses are now caught up in a major illegal gambling investigation that spreads from Vero Beach to South Florida. Police say they've arrested 5 people. Christian Colon tells us about the video of the bus that you'll see only on 6.
Why is it always Florida? I just got to know, why is it always something happening in Florida? Is it because it's always sunny weather? Is it because of the hurricanes and stuff? Something is always happening in Florida. It must be those gators, right? It must be those gators. People are just scared of the gators, so they just commit crimes. It's like, nah, I don't know what's going on in Florida, but I swear I always see something wild happening out Florida. Let's get it.
This Northwest Miami-Dade business was raided by police. Neighbors around here tell me they saw police confiscate hundreds of slot machines.
Oh, man.
Investigators were caught on video marching and busting into this warehouse in Miami. You can hear police yelling for those inside to put their hands up and come out.
Come here. Somebody's getting. I noticed the cops came in, 2 marked cars, and then all of a sudden, a whole brigade. They blocked off the whole streets from over here to down here.
Rick Sermencha, who manages a repair shop next door, was confused as to what police were looking for, but his question was answered when he saw deputies packing an 18-wheeler with slot machines.
Bro, I didn't know people still go to jail for that. I thought that was like back in the 30s or something like that, like some old school stuff, you know, illegal gambling. It made me think of what's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie, man? You know what I'm talking about, with Eddie Murphy and Harlem Nights. Made me think of Harlem Nights, like you running an illegal gambling joint. Is there money in that? I mean, of course there's money in it, but how do you meet people to run an illegal gambling joint? You just be at like the barbershop, like, oh, you like to lose your money too? I like to lose money. Do you do DraftKings? Do you make sports betting? I know an illegal gambling spot. It's open all night, right around the corner. Nah, whole time, no, for real. I be hearing about them Jones. I just don't be going, because why not just go to the casino? I don't know. Let's get it.
They pulled up on an 18-wheeler here, had a forklift, and they were just forklifting all the slot machines back into the rigs.
Eric Silverstein, seen here with his hands raised and being escorted out of his business, is one of the men facing dozens of charges for allegedly supplying unlawful slot machines to illegal establishments across Florida.
The charges are money laundering.
Justin Silverstein, who neighbors say is Eric's son, is also allegedly involved.
Keeping a gambling house.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office says the raids were part of Operation Fool's Treasure, where a group of people from Miami to Boca Raton were caught operating illegal gaming arcades.
Dang, so bro got locked up, had his son locked up. I just don't understand. You know, I know there's money to be made, but like at that big age, you doing illegal gambling. I mean, why not just go to the hard drugs? Let's make some real money. You know what I mean? Go to the hard drugs. Let's rob banks. No, I'm just playing. Don't do none of that. But I'm just confused why even throw it all away like that. But hey, why not just get on YouTube and make money? YouTube's always paying, right? Meta, Facebook, Instagram.
Very surprising. They were, very nice people, very surprising to see that they, something like that was going on right next door.
Police also say the operation involved money laundering thousands of dollars and controlling ATMs to hide their illegal transactions. Today, customers were stunned to find their favorite arcades closed.
I can't believe it.
You never thought illegal gambling was going on inside?
Right. And I come here frequently.
And police say more arrests could be coming as
Like her, they're gonna lock her up. They're gonna lock her up. She talking about she come here frequently. Shawty, did you not hear what they said? They were doing illegal stuff inside. What you mean I come here frequently? What you coming here doing? What you doing? What you be up to? Tell us more. Tell us more about this illegal gambling.
for the Silversteins. Records show they are still at the Miami-Dade County Jail. We're in Northwest Miami-Dade. Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
Man.
Not problems.
Man, listen, if you're doing anything illegal, go ahead, shut it down. You already know they're going to lock you up. And if you're doing illegal gambling, don't be telling everybody in the neighborhood, because it sounds like they told somebody that knew something and told the police. That's how y'all be getting caught. Y'all talk too much. Besides that other joint, they got caught because they just weren't thinking like, yeah, let's discount iPads 60, 70, 80% off. We don't have loss prevention. Have y'all never worked in a retail store before? They will start doing investigations when they start running these books. Like, if you're going to do it, why you keep doing it over and over and over and over again? You set up a gambling spot for one night. Every other week, move it around. Put one on Saturday, then you gotta find the next night, like in the middle of the week. And then you also have to do other things to make it not look illegal. These guys are tripping, man. These guys are tripping. But nah, man. It's always nice to see how people get themselves locked up so we can avoid it. You feel me? But y'all be easy.